Welcome to the new format, folks. TradePiks recaps on a 2K account. Let's get into it. Caution, day trading is risky.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Check your emotional state. Make sure you have a prep plan and a preferred setup.
Green arrow up, red arrow down.
Yep, that's what happened to me today. Green arrow up, green arrow down. 2nd of February, we're down $28. You can see there a win of 64 and a loss of 92. We were up 64. We should have quit. We didn't. Then we lost 92. Really, as stupid is, as stupid does. So the first trade was just a starter at 10 shares. And we weren't sure. We finally got some reassurance, jumped in 25 cents, about 25 cents later, and got out 20 cents later with a win, 64 bucks. And it should have been it for us. We should have been happy and stayed there. But greed, if FOMO greed, green arrow must come down. So we went in right at the open, 6:30. You see there with 100 shares. And I thought it had an opportunity to go, but instead this stock tanked all the way down into a halt. Lost 67 before I could even hit the sell button, before I went into the halt. And then by the time I set the stop loss during the halt, it was a little too late. So not doing good the first day of February. Wanted to be a little bit of transparent and show you what I see and what I have on my second screen. This weekend I reformatted both screens so that they look differently. So here what I have is the active trader window on the left hand side, and the importance of that is where you can see there by 240. I use the numbers there. Like for example, right now 7,200 buyers and only 2,650 sellers. So those I use to gauge and see what the demand and supply is so that I can go in. The other three windows to the right are just scanners with different settings, under 50 million, under 75 million. And then the new one I'm trying out, which I see there in the middle, is called Break 50 M2. I'm looking for breakouts. And there is another, each one has its own criteria. Relative volume, trades, regular volume, mark change, of course, the pricing and how many shares, and whether there's a volume spike that it's either bearish or bullish. That's a brand new indicator I just got over the weekend. And then the news, and this is on my side screen, so I'm not looking at this screen all of the time. It's for reference. So the new screen is coming in here. So this is the main screen, and I reformatted it to include and have 5 charts. Because what I typically do is I hotkey back and forth between these charts, all in the 1 minute. I have 3 of them. One that I use mainly that you guys have seen, which is the one just showing up there in the middle with 3 indicators at the bottom. But I also have 2 others. They're on the left-hand side there as they're coming in, on the upper left and on the upper and then the bottom compartment there. And I have different indicators. And if I were to put all the indicators together, there was I wouldn't be able to see the candle bars. So I'm trying this out. It's a little too constricted for me. I prefer the larger charts on a bigger screen, like a 10 by 13 sized chart for me is a little better. But down below at the bottom, I do have the new scanner that I'm testing out with the volume spike to the right. And this is the screen that you guys will see going forward. The screen in the back, I only wanted to show it to you for reference because recording the both screens at the same time is taxing on the computer, especially when things are a little smaller. You have to get the quality up higher, and to get that quality up higher, then you need more powerful computers and I think this is as powerful as I'm going to get the way I'm losing money in January and start off bad in February. So I did wake up early at 4:30 a.m. Pacific, jumped in, and I didn't see anything. I was very disciplined until IPW came up. And the interesting thing is that IPW was not on any of my scanners. I mean, Sendu kept repeating it over and over, but it never came up on any one of my scanners. Now, the scanner I have down there, the new one with the breakouts, is set to not show earnings. So if any of those symbols have earnings, it's not going to show them. And I need to check and see if that was the reason why it excluded, but I don't think this IPW moved on earnings. So in addition to those three 1 minute charts on the left there, I still have the 5 minute with the awesome oscillator and the 133 tick mark down below it. Time and sales, level 2 in the upper right hand corner. And then I have three additional watch lists. The market one, which I keep an eye on SPY and NVIDIA and Apple and all those other ones to see what the market is doing. The P&L, where I'll add potential tickers that I'm going to buy or purchase so I can follow the P&L day and how much money I've lost. And you guys can see that too. And then down below is a shortened version of the scanner, which I have in the down left hand corner there, which is purpose is just to show the percentage that has moved up, the current price, and then whether the volume spike is bearish or bullish. And like I said, that bearish or bullish is, I don't have enough. I'm back testing it. Let's put it that way. Live back testing. So we'll have to see. So this stock came on, started moving, went all the way up to 630, then it came back down. There was a lot of top tail wicks I didn't like, but then I gained confidence on one of those big green candles there. At 554, I decided to jump in since it was right at VWAP, and I thought, you know what, if it's going to go up, it probably will go up. And then 2 bars to the right, you see that nice doji there, and I'm thinking this is going to go up, except that the current bar that's up there right now is red, and we really wanted that to be green so that it jumps to the upside, so we'd have a nice pattern. And here it comes, and here comes the green, and that's why I jumped in. You see there 240. As soon as I saw that green, I jumped in because I knew that we'd get a little candle to get a new high. My plan was to exit right there up of right around 588, right at the upper band of VWAP. I mean, I wasn't looking for much, and right here, and I thought, I think I need to sell right here, but I didn't. Instead, it looked like volume was continuing. The MACD lines were moving, and you see there in the other charts, the green lines are pointing upwards. So I thought, well, maybe this might have a chance at 650, but I wasn't about to chance it. I just exited at 597 and took my profit in a quick. I only sold the 240 shares. I kept the 10. So right now I'm still holding 10. And as I see it turn down, then I sell those last 10, and just under a penny there, no big deal. And that ends that trade. And so here I began to export my my trades, right, and say, okay, I'm done for today. 64 is a nice win, gets us back up, and but unfortunately, that didn't work out. So we're about 4 minutes from the open, 6:27 on the West Coast, and we're watching IPW, of course. And the interesting thing is that between this time and the open, I still had about $400 left, and my mind was conflicted as to whether I should jump in or not. And the thought that crossed my mind was, well, what if this stock is the one that for the day is going to jump up to $8 or $9? Maybe we need to go in and do it, even though its news I think were ugly. I didn't even look that well. It looked like it had staircase pattern towards the top, but it's probably an unknown, and it was looking good, and I didn't see any huge sellers on the ask there. I mean, there's 1,400 sellers there at 585, but it isn't huge. And I think what happened is short sellers just picked this up and dumped it at the open. So in a few seconds here, we're gonna get to the open. Unfortunately, I had even turned off OBS for the last trade, so I didn't record. So here was another candles pattern, and I think these three green bars are what FOMO'd me in and teased me into going in and losing the $28. But it's not bad. We can recover from $28 in a month, but it wasn't a horrendous loss. So that's it for my recap today. Hopefully tomorrow will be a little better, and I think the speed will be a lot better. So enjoy, and hope you guys had a great day.